What's going on, guys? Yo, what's good? Chat got paid today. Chat got paid bigly. What's going on, guys? We're getting there. Studio's coming together a little bit. What's good? What's going on, guys? GN. Gonna be live on YouTube for a little bit, going over PLTR trade from today. We're gonna do a little giveaway, and yeah. What's going on, guys? Feel free to say what's up in the live chat. What's up? I'm doing a little 8 p.m. coffee sesh. It's the goods. What's going on, guys? What is going on? How's everyone's day today? Solid? Ski. What's good? Insane follow through today. Facts. So sick. That PLTR trade was nuts. I have not seen daily volume like that. I haven't seen the morning volume that we saw on PLTR was insanity, guys. I had not seen. I legit was on stream, and I couldn't even remember the last time I saw volume like this kind of pour in. It was wow. I haven't seen a high volume move in forever. So 5% yields will do that to you on the 10-year. What's going on, guys? What's up? Gonna be streaming for 15 or so minutes. I just wanted to hop on. What do you know? Bobble calls. I'm still holding. But what's up? What's going on, guys? I still like Baba because it's got the weekly liquidity sweep going on from last week, and it responded well today. I mean, my calls got kind of clapped, but I really like the weekly on the China name still, and PDD showed a lot of strength today. So did I shoot 80 set? I didn't get to golf today, unfortunately. I didn't get to golf today. I went on a little road trip to get some furniture. Yeah, today was super fire though. Today was really, really heat. So, but yeah, what's going on, guys? Wanted to hop on quickly, do a little bit of a Monday night scan, and just kind of go over some stuff I'm going to be watching for the rest of the week. Primarily wanted to hop on, and we're going to do a little brief trade recap on PLTR today. It's definitely a setup I wanted to go over. And then also, I really wanted to hop on because we're going to do a quick giveaway. So if you would like to win a spot in the Discord for the next month, all you have to do is go and like the tweet that I tweeted a couple hours ago. It's the WAP link. If you go and like my most recent tweet, we're doing our biggest sale of the year. And I'm going to pick one person that likes that tweet to win a free month inside the Discord. All you have to do is like that tweet. I'm going to pick one winner tomorrow morning. And I kind of wanted to also announce that I'm going to start doing some public pre-market live streams like this right now. So all you've got to do is like my most recent tweet, which is the WAP link, or second most recent tweet. And I'll pick one person that likes that tweet to win a free month. If you sign up using the code STREAM40 and you've already signed up and you win, we'll just refund you. So if you want to sign up and take advantage of the code, you can do that. It's going to be our biggest sale of the year. That's going to be live until the end of the night. So, it's 40% off your first month. If you guys want to try out the Discord, it's an awesome time to do so. But yeah, if you like that tweet, I'm going to pick one person, to win a free month inside the chat. So really excited about that. And yeah, this stream Discord exclusive? This is a public stream right now that we're doing, last minute, but I wanted to hop on, do that giveaway. And I also wanted to hop on and kind of cover the PLTR trade. So we're going to drop a video recap of this probably late tonight or early in the morning. I just filmed the video, but we had a really clean trade on PLTR today, which I kind of wanted to review for you guys. And then I'm going to talk S&P levels for tomorrow and a couple names that I really want to watch. I'm going to drop two names that are going to be my top two focuses. So I traded PLTR today though, guys, and I wanted to kind of cover this trade because it's a fantastic example. Yeah, so once X actually, like, the live stream like product on X right now is in beta, I believe. And it's not like been fully rolled out. Once it's fully rolled out and they kind of get all the chat stuff figured out, I'm gonna go through that and like transition over to streaming on X because I personally would like to. Like me posting the X link on Twitter, the YouTube link on Twitter now is like kind of meaningless because they nerfed the link because they don't want you to leave the platform. So I'm probably just gonna start streaming on X like full time once they actually get it released though. So. But I did want to talk through this PLTR trade. And one thing I wanted to highlight, so I traded this morning, guys. I didn't even have like the best entry possible. I got an entry at 939, which you guys can see here. I made a little a little bit over $1,400 in about 30 minutes on this trade. And I kind of wanted to review it for you guys so you guys can see kind of what went into the trade and why I really liked it. So I got to go back over here. All right, so I opened this position at 9:39. So 9 minutes after the open, I bought 100 contracts of the 18 calls. And I actually got an 80% return on this trade in total, like 74% actually. But I entered in on this candle, which was the break of last week's high. So if you look at Friday's highs, guys, on the hourly, great spot, by the way. If you don't already, guys, using the hourly time frame to map out key spots and your watch list for the kind of coming days is really, really crucial. Highly recommend using the hourly and the 4 hour if you guys aren't. So I entered in on the break of 1670, which was, again, 9:39 Eastern. I bought 100 contracts. Trade ended up going a little bit over 158%. Huge win this morning, and we had a high volume move, which is what I want to cover. So I kind of wanted to just illustrate quickly the concept behind this trade and the confirmation point, and it was really based off of the 5-minute and 15-minute volume, which is not something that, there's been a ton of lately, guys, because we are in a lower volume market. That's the important thing to understand. Quick tidbit, when you have yields up this high, you see less liquidity in the stock market, which means you're seeing less people trading stocks because yields are very elevated. So people can get a real return on cash. Throw it in, right? You've got a 5% real return out there. People are going to throw their money at a 5% guaranteed return. Why take the risk of the S&P 500? So I entered in on the 5-minute close at 940. So 939 was my entry. We got a break over Friday's high. That's a great setup, guys, that I love trading. However, guys, what I want to illustrate here is look at the volume differential on the 5-minute compared to Friday, compared to any day last week, guys. Look at that. The first two 5-minute candles, guys, we traded 4 million shares and then almost 5 million shares. So in the first 10 minutes, guys, we had 9 million shares exchange hands here, right? And if you look at, say on Friday, right, we printed 2 million, right? So we're trading 100% higher in terms of relative volume compared to Friday, compared to any day last week, guys. It was clearly evident, and this was partially because obviously PLTR had exposure to some of the geopolitical issues that were going on right now in a good way, right? They're a software supplier, right, to the U.S. government, and they were kind of stood to benefit from some of these geopolitical conflicts. So this was kind of moving like a defense sector name today. Yes, and so I think that there's the one valuable takeaway you guys can take away from this trade, and I'm going to release the full trade recap video on my primary Twitter a little bit later tonight or tomorrow morning. But so you can see kind of like step by step what went into it. But really the key takeaway, and one thing you guys can kind of bring away from this stream is pay attention to relative volume at the open, right? All you have to do in order to like compare relative volume is, I'm on Webull, for example. I just have like obviously my volume open at the bottom. It's added on top here. If you go up to the top at indicators, you can just add vol. But just look at that differential, right? And then if we come out to like a higher time frame, like the 15-minute, guys, look at the past, 6 days of trading, right? The highest 15-minute volume we had was, like 10 million shares on the 29th. And then on the 4th, right, we had 10 million shares. And today we printed almost 14 million, right? So 50% higher than really any day over the past week of trading, guys. when you're seeing really strong volume like that pour in the first 15-minute candle, that's a good signification that you've got a higher probability of continuation in the direction that you're seeing, right? So this morning, we were seeing a very strong move on PLTR off the open, right? If we look at even the 1 minute, right, this was a very strong directional move that was taking place. And look at the continuation we saw, right? Because of that volume that poured in, this allowed PLTR, right, to see a move all the way to almost the $18 level, right? So we ended up getting, like I said, 154% on this trade. And this was my heaviest confirmation point going into this was that 5-minute volume that we were seeing at the open. And all I was doing, guys, was comparing it against our volume from the past week of trading. When you see volume that's 100% higher, relative volume that's 100% higher than any of the prior 5, 6, 7 trading days, that's a really good signification that you've got a higher probability for a continued direction move. So this was a really, really smooth trade. Like I said, going to be releasing the full trade recap on this a little bit later. But like I said, guys, I took that entry at 9:39. I tweeted it out to the Discord. Took 100 contracts. These went from $19 per contract. I ended up selling 80% of my position, guys, at almost $50 a contract, right? $47 per contract. That was 152% return, over $1,400 on the day on this. And that was, 1025. So we're talking about, under 45 minutes to be scaling out of the last, chunk of my position. And I was, 75% out of this trade, guys, at 1019. So you can see my 80% of the position was scaled out. It's timestamped. So let's look at when I scaled 80%. I took my final scale right there. That was at 9:20 or 10:25 a.m. Eastern, right? Which was this candle right here. So trimmed 80% of my position at the top, and I was able to leave runners. So I wanted to kind of briefly and more specifically cover that takeaway from the relative volume that we saw first 15 minutes. Implement that in your trading, guys. Pay attention to the volume that you're seeing in the current trading day. Like, so tomorrow, if you're going to take a trade, pay attention to the type of volume that you're seeing on whatever name you're trading and compare it to those past 5, 6, 7, 8, trading days. That's going to give you a good indication if it's an A+ setup or not, right? So I think that was a really big takeaway that I wanted to cover. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the chat. A lot more people rolling in here now. Just did a little bit of a recap on the PLTR video or PLTR trade from today. Really awesome trade inside the chat. We are doing a Discord giveaway. So if you would like to be entered to win a free month, all you have to do is like my second tweet, which is my second most recent tweet, which was the biggest sale of the year that we're doing for the Discord, which is 40% off your first month. The code for that is STREAM40. If you'd like to be entered to win a free month, potentially, you can just like that tweet, and I'll pick one person that does in order to win a free month. So all you have to do is give that tweet a like. It's my second most recent tweet. It's this one right here. And that'll get you access to all the exclusive live streams for the Discord and all of the live trading. So yeah, and if you guys enjoy the stream, hit the like button. Appreciate it, as always. So like I said, we are going to be doing that giveaway, so all you got to do is like that. And yeah, so, and if you already joined, so if you join and use the code to sign up, we'll refund you for that month. So people that have already joined, you are entered to win, don't worry. And I'll be announcing the winner for that tomorrow morning. I'll reply to that tweet with the winner. So, all right. So now that we've covered PLTR, I just want to quickly go over what I'm going to be watching for tomorrow, guys. I really wanted to hop on to cover that relative volume example because I think that's a great EDU snippet. If you like to take notes, that's a great thing to take notes on. You can always go back and replay this stream. But like I said, keep an eye out. That trade recap video on PLTR should be out like either late tonight or early tomorrow in the morning on Twitter. So like I said, S&P 500, quickly I want to go over what my focus is going to be going into tomorrow. We also covered that PLTR setup. If anybody, you can raise your hand. If you watched the stream last night, the Sunday night stream, we covered PLTR really in depth and it worked out perfectly. So that goes to show you guys, having a plan the night before is so critical because it takes away all the emotions and then you're just there executing, right? It really creates this like unemotional Zen state, which personally I tend to perform the best in. Yeah, that is true. It's definitely a multi-day runner. Got some APM coffee, kind of psychotic, but it's all right. Puts got smoked today for sure. So I want to draw your guys' attention to this key level on the S&P going into tomorrow. This is something I really want to pay attention to. This 432.6, 432.58 spot, guys, is really going to be a key spot, which we closed right up against today. I do think there's a lot of really healthy looking setups going into tomorrow, but I just want to say, if we are in a market environment where we're seeing some downside pressure, whether that's news or just kind of a general technical pullback, I'm going to be looking at the S&P on the short side. Personally, I don't love the risk reward long at this level, and I'm going to show you why. So if we look back at 922, you guys can see we swept liquidity at this level twice on the 4 hour, right? 1, 2, and really 3. 3 consecutive sweeps of liquidity at 432.6. And you're going to be, it's going to prove itself why it's the key level, right? So we sweep liquidity there. We see a downside move, right? And then the first attempt to come back up, guys, look at where this rally stalled on the 25th of September. If you're following along, we're looking at the 4 hour on the S&P 500. 432.6. Look at where we topped out, right? The high on this 4 hour candle on September 25th, 432.64. This is a really important level on the S&P 500, guys. This is a really, really important spot to watch tomorrow. And I really think that it's going to be kind of a line in the sand per se, right? So if we do have a short side setup tomorrow, right, if we see, whether it's geopolitical news or whatever, I think this is a logical spot to potentially see some type of flush tomorrow. If we get through that level, great. I think the market looks incredibly healthy, right? NVIDIA's over its 50-day moving average. That looks fantastic into tomorrow. I actually have a lot of long setups that I like. I'm just saying, if there's going to be a short side trade tomorrow, I'm going to be looking at the S&P 430 puts for Friday, strictly for a day trade. But I like the risk reward rejection off of that 432.6 area because of the reasons I mentioned. We are above the August low, so that's a bullish indicator in my opinion. But like I said, guys, definitely some stiffer resistance here at 432.6. So just keep that on watching tomorrow. That's a level I think you should really pay attention to in my opinion. I'm going to be paying close attention to it as we get into the open tomorrow. So the other setup that I really like, again, NVIDIA held its 50-day today, so I think the chips look good. AMD looks good to me, right? We're back over that kind of descending wedge that we've had going on. It looks like it's getting ready to be a really powerful breakout. We did close up against some resistance at 107 today, but a chart that really has my attention into tomorrow on the long side is going to be INTC. This daily is tight. Really, really tight daily, guys. And I think this looks really, really good. 50-day moving average is holding up really nicely here. And so if the chips are strong tomorrow, this is one that I would personally look to trade, right? We've bounced off that 50-day numerous times. AMD is the other long focus for me. I like the 110C potentially for this week if we see a strong move. Keep in mind, we've got CPI on Wednesday, so tomorrow might be a little bit more of a choppier day. But I do think that if the chips are strong, which, NVIDIA holding its 50-day leads me to believe we may see tomorrow, I do think the INTC setup is intriguing. I think that looks really primed for a retest of 36.5. I'm personally going to be watching the 37 calls. I love how consolidated this thing is personally. And I think it looks really good for a retest up into that 37 level. So that's what I'm going to be watching closely. And then I'm going to be watching RBLX closely as well. At its daily trend line, looks like a fantastic setup going into tomorrow. So that's a quick little brief rundown of what I'm going to be looking at personally, guys. If you're a subscriber and you're in the Discord, the nightly scan is about to be posted. I've already filmed it, so I'm going to post it as soon as we wrap up here. So that'll be out for you guys, and that's going to have my full watch list and breakdown setups for tomorrow. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. I'm hosting free live streams every single week here on YouTube, so make sure you guys are subscribed. It's free education. It's free game. I think you would be smart to take advantage of it personally. I know a lot of people have gained a lot from these. So if you want to subscribe, you'll get a notification every single time I go live. And like I said, guys, we're doing our biggest sale of the year right now for the Discord chat. So if you'd like to try it out, this is the time. That link is on my Twitter. In my Twitter bio, use the code STREAM40 and you can take 40% off your first month, and that's tonight only. So man's always cooking. Yes, sir. But with that being said, it's been a long-ass day. I'm going to go take a shower and get ready for the day tomorrow. Like I said, subscribers, the nightly scan with my full watch list and my top watch for tomorrow will be posted in about 15 minutes. I'll see you guys on the next stream tomorrow for the CPI prep stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you gained some knowledge tonight. catch you guys on the next one. Peace.